guys, where I was at, there was a lot of music, man. There was a lot of music. People were bumping, You heard them in cars everywhere, man. Blasted all the way high. There were lights all over the place, man. It was like Nakamura's entrance. It was absolutely crazy, right? You're out here, and all you hear is non-stop bangers. What people consider to be the absolute bangers, alright? Club bangers, flipping bangers in your car, putting down your windows, man. Just straight up bangers. Bangers that you listen to whenever you feel like vibing, man. Just for chilling or having a good time, whatever the case may be. So, because I heard so much music around me in the past 3 days, I decided, man, what would happen if I were to be approached by a record deal around here, man? Like, would I get signed, bro? Do I have a hot banger? Do I have something that somebody could just sign on, man? Like, here you go, man. Give me the hot check, bro. I'll take it right down. And St. Louis, Missouri will be like swimwear. Who knows? I'm not sure, man. I'm not entirely sure. So, while having that, thought in the back of my mind, going down into the pool and seeing what other things they have around there, it came up to me. I was like, by the gods, I think we might actually have something going on here. I was spitting a little something to my brother, man. He was spitting it back. And I'm like, okay, all right, man, we might have something here. So, with my observation hockey being Katakuri level, I had this sort of foresight, man. I mean, I'm talking about it was one of those That's So Raven future observation hockey little sequences, man. I mean, talking about straight up looking in the future, maybe later on this year, December 2017, man. And what I saw was, a lot of the current bangers were up there, man. A lot of the ones that are taking up the top 5. You have your Magnolia by Playboi Carti, man. You have I Beat My Meat by flipping Ugly God. You had, Humble by K-Dot. I got some K-Dot in there. Then number 2, you had Judge's Top 5 by KOL. And I was like, hold on, bro. Hold on. Is this what I'm thinking, man? Who's gonna make the beat, bro? Is my boy King of Lightning gonna go in and like Swimmerman deliver the greatness of Judge's Top 5? And then above it, I was shocked, man. My eyes were deceiving me. I couldn't believe what it stated. But I said, if the visions are telling me, if the prophecies are telling me that it's true, then it must be true. Ladies and gentlemen, I saw number 1. Believe in Pudding 2017 by King_Recon. Beats made by Blazebolt Sniper. Shout out to Blazebolt, man. One of these days, I'll hit on my boy Blazebolt. But Blazebolt, let's make the hottest banger of 2017. And when I saw that, I was like, what? The hottest? It's not big news? It's not big news? Apparently not. Apparently the hottest banger of 2017 is going to be Believe in Pudding 2017 by King_Recon beats made by Blazebolt Sniper. So, if the prophecies state it, if the observation hockey states it, it must be true. It must be true, man. But guys, it has been an insane week, man. Wanting to talk about this chapter. After I read it, man, I mean, I was on cloud 9 reading this chapter, man. I gotta put it on, bro. It's a holiday weekend, son. You know what I mean, man? It was a beautiful weekend. Pudding greatness. All right, hold on. Pudding greatness. Nami greatness. My boy Dennis was chilling on the Straw Hat ship saying, just in case, one leg over the other. They said, why are you here? Aren't you sure Big Mom's gonna handle the business? My boy Dennis said, just in case. I mean, come on, bro. Have you ever seen such a thing before? It's like, he believes Big Mom can do it, but he's just there as a just in case, a plan B. A plan B. At Katakuri, bro. That man is a beast, son, man. Shout out to Dennis. Dennis over there having greatness. We got to see Entei for the first time in, God knows how long. It's something similar to it from Prometheus. We got to see Nami seduce Zeus. Feats, ladies and gentlemen, feats. And let me tell you something right now, man. It makes complete sense. Because when you look at it from the perspective of Big Mom, her soul is infused into all of these little things that she has created due to her soul, dispersing it throughout all these little things around Whole Cake Island. With Zeus being a part of Big Mom's soul, the number one thing Big Mom cares about is food. And if you give her good food, you already Nakama. That's what she wants. So if Zeus is loving these black balls, son, he wants more black balls. And Nami's providing these black balls, man. So you know, it was quite a chapter, man. I enjoyed myself seeing the Elbap spear. I mean, it was legendary. But you know, as good as the chapter was, bro, there was some other good things, man. There was some. Hold on. I haven't done it. I haven't done it yet, man. I've been dying to do it. You want to know why? Because I don't buy these things. There's only one I have in this entire flurry. And this entire thing of manga, DVDs, games, and stuff you see all around this corner of the room. There's only one thing like this. I don't collect these. I mean, I see why people collect them. Because if they collect them for the same reason I collect anime and manga, then sure. You know, it's always good. As a fellow collector, I understand when people collect them. But there's only one that I saw, and the moment I saw it, I said, the moment I get that, it's gonna be copped. And I got it. Oh, I have it, man. This is the only Funko Pop I have and I will ever have. Monkey D, man. And you wanna know why? It's the only Funko Pop that will ever be back here. Do you wanna know why? It's because it belongs to the best-selling manga in history. The third best-selling comic of all time, Screw Spider-Man. Even though I love it. Screw Spider-Man. It belongs to the one. The only. One Piece, man. And we finally got the results for the character popularity poll this week. My camera keeps falling, bro. It's refusing to do anything I tell it to. And it's being naughty today, but it's okay. It's okay, man. But what is going on, everybody? King Recon here, you know. I'm over here looking at my notes, man. I see Ugly Gods Beat My Meat, man. You know, I heard that song for the first time the other day, and I was just dying of laughter. I said, I gotta make some sort of intro with that song in there. I can't believe that song actually exists, man. But yeah, man, guys, it was quite a journey these past couple of days. I apologize for not having a live reaction out. It was crazy. You know, I was on vacation, and I said, man, I can't just not read One Piece, man. You know, so Thursday it didn't come out like the entire day. I was waiting. I waited until around 12 or 1 to see if I could stay here and do the video, but no, it didn't come out. So whenever it came on a Friday morning, I woke up, read the chapter, and then we just continued on, man. I reread the chapter around 5 or 6 times, and I loved it so much, man. I was gonna talk about the results of the character popularity poll from Japan here today, but I decided I'm gonna wait. Because my own character popularity poll, I am almost caught up to the results, and I want to do like a whole big video, because tomorrow in Viz's jump, they're gonna have the results over here from North America. So I'm looking forward to seeing how everybody got voted over here. I'm gonna tally. I'm gonna do I'll do everything just like in one video. The over here's votes, Japan's votes, the votes from the channel, and then my own personal top 10. It'll be one massive character video for the top 10. You know, the 6th character popularity poll of One Piece, and then of course with the popularity poll that we did also here on the channel. So that's gonna be a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to doing that episode of the Recon Feast, man. It's gonna be beast. Also, the 800th episode of One Piece aired this past week, man, and they have a brand new pick up on Crunchyroll. They have not changed that pick since Punk Hazard, I want to say. So it's been quite some time, man. Quite some time. But without further ado, man, let's get right into the chapter. Let's just go ahead and go by it step by step, because if you're not, you know me, man. I'll be talking about pudding all day. Yeah, I'll be talking about the greatness of believing in pudding 2017 all day, man. Let's go ahead and talk about this color page real quick. I absolutely love this color page, you know, with Hancock and Luffy. This has been a similar sort of stance that we've seen both of them in. You know, usually Hancock always tries to get him from behind, while Luffy's trying to thrust forward. Sort of symbolic in that aspect. I love seeing freaking Doflamingo and Croc and like in the same color page once again, man. It's just always nice to see whenever they're next to each other. You know, that's some of my favorite interactions, especially with Marineford. That's Croc and Dofi, man. Like, they're so beast. When some really nice stuff right here with Shanks, Ace, and Sabo, and then Marco over here, man. That was actually a really funny thing I saw in the Defense Force. That like Shanks was basically whatever, man. But shout out to those guys in Defense Force, man. They made me laugh with those comments. Rage was looking up at Cavendish, man. I will say this: I was really shocked at how high Cavendish was, bro. Like 15th. Man, I mean, those cover stories helping boosting my boy, man. Whoa, Cavendish, son. Hey, I'm not complaining, man. Cavendish is the GOAT. Rage was really high too, bro. 14th. So that was pretty nice to see. But yeah, basically all the non-straw hats are here, and it's pretty awesome to see that Jinbei's not on here, because, you know, we consider that, man, a straw hat, you know what I mean? So that's pretty cool, man. Shout out to Goat Bay. He was 6th, man. I was really, really happy about that. I was like, yo, Jinbei all the way up there, man. So, really nice stuff. Corazon in Love, of course, is also another great addition, man. But overall, a really awesome color page for the poll. You know, these color page spreads are usually, or for the Oda's color page spreads in general are always really beast, but the ones that he does for his character popularity polls are really good. Like the other one that he had was really, really beautiful. The last one, that was freaking awesome. But let's go ahead and continue on here with the chapter, man. We're just gonna go, you know, page by page and go ahead and talk about it. So right here we see Big Mom coming in, man. I mean, Napoleon in hand, son, you know, blade out, you know. And it makes you think, it's like, why would she need to have such a thing on her hat, man? But I love how she's rocking the bandana, though, man. Straight up pirate-like, riding on a Nimbus like she's Goku, man. Going, yeah, man, straight up playing it, and Napoleon's gonna start going in. So this was an awesome panel, you know, just seeing it from this perspective. You know, she's coming in now, you see the saliva coming in her mouth, man. She's hungry for some wedding cake. So that was really cool. You know, it makes you wonder, though. It's like, well, why would she need a sword for, man? You know, hey, shout out. Hey, we need a flashback, bro. I'm telling you, we need some flashbacks. Mama's on the front line. Something's wrong with her for sure. No way. And then Wedding Cake eat this Elbaf spear. So the thing with the Elbaf spear that I found really to be extremely freaking cool was just whenever and then, you know, and then she goes in and she hits a word with a foreign threat that I found absolutely freaking awesome sauce was the fact that King Bomb, whenever we see him, I believe it was I forgot what page it was of last chapter, but whenever we got to see like the whole thing of what he looks like, right here we see how hard, I mean, the man lost a whole bunch of his body. I mean, I say man, but he's a tree, but the tree lost a whole bunch of his body, right? And you just see it all be sliced off just like this. And the way that Oda structured the panel would be like, you know, seeing it from like a camera angle of seeing it from this side. So we're seeing King Bomb getting, I mean, directly nailed right here. I mean, he pretty much lost, I mean, that part of his body's gotten, you know, disintegrated. It was absolutely insane. I was like, holy sweet mother Flagnards. And I love how Luffy recognized it as a Giant's move. I was like, man, shout out to Elbaf, bro. I can't wait to go there. So let's go ahead and continue from there. Foreign threat, man. Awesome technique. That was a Giant's move, wasn't it? I love when he says that, man. So then right here, Nami is trying to get right into the center of King Bomb's, you know, feelings and heart, because this arc is based around relationships and family and that kind of stuff. So Nami immediately, you know, pitches in and remembers that the Lady Tree was back there, and then she's asked, you know, who was that, your girlfriend? And then that's whenever King Bomb says, you know, that's my fiance. Right? Shout out to King Bomb, man. He's looking for some good trees out here. Good trees. And then Nami tells him that you need to Ikite. You're right, Jew. I can't die here, man. He all of a sudden he just gains like this massive spurt, bro. He's like, you're right, dog. I can't die here, man. I got a family in the future. I got some kids I want to have, man. I want to tell them about the stuff that we used to do as trees back in the day. Me and your mother, man, have some other trees coming out, man. You know, baby trees. You know, it doesn't matter, man. He wants to continue living life as a tree. He's the king of this forest. You know, when you talk about seducing woods, he and his wife, they're going to be grandparents one day, right? And if they get out of here alive. They're going to be talking to the other trees, man. They're going to have all the stumps around, man, you know, and the trees on the stumps, campfires all around, man. Shout out to the trees. And they're gonna be talking about their childhood and whatnot, you know, and then her mom's going to say, you know that this man one day was the king of the seducing woods. Seducing woods? You can't mean Big Mom. Yes, those seducing woods. The same ones that the Pirate King wants? The Pirate King. Yo, the Pirate King. That's right, that same Pirate King who fought Cracker toe-to-toe at the seducing woods. King Bomb saw all of that. And he was also there to see King_Recon's future wife, Nami, in action as well. But that's besides the point. So, you know, your father got to see a lot of great stuff, or say your grandfather got to see a lot of amazing stuff, you know, back in the day when he was the king of the seducing woods. And then they're going to be trying to get his autograph. You saw the Pirate King in action, man? They're going to be trying to squiggle his way out of there, man, get his autograph, man. Like, they can't believe they see the king. that this man met the king of legend. Because by then, Luffy will be a legend just like Roger, but that's besides the point. That's the kind of life he wants to live, man. He wants to tell the little trees about his times in the seducing woods as King Bum. And I respect it. He wants to live on. He wants to have a family. He wants to continue on moving forward. I couldn't agree more. So then we continue on right here. Nami gets an immediate... I mean, look, bro, Big Mom... This is my thing right here, right? Because it's amazing to me how we have a character here in Nami that back then, she wouldn't have even attempted anything near this. You know, someone like Big Mom is coming at her. And Sun, I mean, she's a part of the trio with Chopper and Usopp, and it was like a normal situation. I mean, can't really say that because they come in clutch, of course, but we know the kind of characters that they are. In terms of like those situations, like usually there'll be like a comedic moment in these, and there was a comedic moment, but in that type of like cowardly comedic moment, and you know they come in clutch all the time. But in a situation like this, like you wouldn't expect what you're about to see here from Nami, and that got me really excited because you know this arc has been amazing for Nami as a character. So, seeing Nami come up in their, like, swimwear, what are you doing? Nami straight up brings out the black balls of justice from the heavens, man, and Zeus just fell in love. Zeus fell in love, man, not only with the holy side of Nami, you know, not only that, but with these black balls of incredible, amazing sauce. And you're just like, holy sweet mother of flagnards. You know, man, like, man, dude. So, and of course it's refusing to load the next page. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it refuse to load the next page? Let me see. Alright, so right here, look at this. Zeus is looking over there. Blackboard? And Zeus is like, You know, whenever you catch something in your eye, man, and you think this looks good, and you have to take like that second look, because you have to only take one look, man, it didn't interest you that much. But when you take that second look, son, you know something's catching your eye, man. You're like, whoa, you know what I mean? Whoa! So, right here, thunder likes thunder. Facts. You know, and that's what I love about it, because like I said before, this arc has had a lot of great Nami moments. I believe it was chapter 846, if I'm not mistaken. It was right after. It was 2 chapters after the. I think it was 847. I think it was 2 chapters after the Sanji vs. Luffy. Whenever she stated that she would be able to control. She just can't create anything like that, but she can control it. Of what Big Mom creates. Whatever Big Mom creates, she will be able to control it, especially in terms of something like this, like a cloud. And it gave you like high hopes. Like, man, something like that is definitely possible. But whenever we actually get to see an action like this, man, you're like, whoa, man, like it makes sense though, because that's always been her thing. Has been controlling the weather and whatnot. So I really enjoyed that, man. This arc has been so amazing for Nami, man. So amazing for Nami, and it's makes me so happy because she's standing up to a freaking Yonko. She's standing up to a Yonko, man. That's strength, baby. So she comes up in there. Big Mom is going for another foreign threat. And then here we see Jinbei, Luffy, Pedro, and Carrot. They're all, you know, basing everything they have. Every single fiber of their being, their soul, they're basing it on what Nami's about to do because they trust in her. So Nami comes up in there like swimwear. Big Mom proceeds to, I mean, listen, man, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane because King Bomb is out of there. I mean, that's how he is out of there. Freaking, Zeus is out here. He's like, oh, he sees the black balls. That's all he sees in front of him. He's like Pac-Man. He's like Pac-Man right now. I mean, that's all he sees, bro, is those black balls trying to go after him. He's trying to get a power-up. And Big Mom misses. Big Mom misses. So you're going in here. Zeus is hyped, bro. He's like, yo, what is this? And it's like the first time I ever ate rice and beans. I'm like, what is this legendary creation? What is this legendary creation of arroz con something? You know what I mean, man? Like a goat stuff. Goat stuff here, man. You know what I mean? So here we go. And then we see Prometheus and Neptune like, oh, mama, the hell are you doing, Zeus? And, yo, then my boy Zeus just continues to eat, man. He's completely into it. Because once again, he has Big Mom's soul in him. And whenever they're focused on eating, they're focused on eating. I mean, just look at Big Mom right now. Big Mom is not focused on anything. Allies, enemies, it doesn't matter. If anyone gets in the way of her and her wedding cake, she is annihilating it, I mean, easily. Get it out of there. Get out of her way. She is going to get this wedding cake. So, if that's the case, then then it's simple enough that Zeus could be doing something like this too. You know, and that's Big Mom's main thing is food. Big Mom's main thing. So, Makes sense for Zeus to be doing something like this. Wait, look, they're getting away, man. You have to give a lot of respect to freaking King Bomb, though, man. This man has been going through for a long, outrunning Big Mom. I mean, you gotta have props for him, man. I mean, on half of his body, too, dude, because that junk got freaking sliced. They're almost into the seducing woods. If we make it in the woods, this one's in the back. So here we go on to the next page. After all, King Bomb is the lord of the forest, man. Look at this, man. Look, they're all like, make way for him. It's our champ. It's the king. It's so goat, man. Now, this part right here had me dying of laughter. And at the same time, I was like, this man, Katakuri, Dennis, is an absolute savage. Dennis is insane, son. And I love it. I love the way they built it up. I love, because, you know, usually, you're like, oh, look, it's a sunny, we're out of here. We're out of there, man. The coast is clear, everything's good. Once we get to the sunny, it's gonna be good. You know, you could expect like a big mom panel coming and slicing out all the trees, and she'll pop up right in front of them. But no, that's not what happened at all. So this is what takes place, bro. And this was great, so freaking crazy. Let's reach out to the coast, huh? Nami, your plan was so cool. You're amazing, Nami. You know, Nami greatness, you know, I freaking love it. If Big Mom isn't riding Zeus, who can actually shake her? That thing's called Zeus? Yes, that cloud is made from Mama's soul. Exactly. Yep, I'm Zeus, and he goes right up to him, and he is hype, bro. He wants some more of the black balls. He's like, look at it, his tongue is out, man. He's smelling some greatness. Say, you know those little thunder clouds? Give me more. Oh, Black Ball, they were that good? I remember eating such rich, silky thunderclouds before. Do you have any more? Do ya? I mean, my boy's scratching, man. He's like, do you have any more, son? I mean, yo, he's addicted, bro. He's like me when I first discovered purple and strawberry nerds. You know, those were holy, man. Those purple and strawberry nerds, man, were like half of it would be the grape, half of them the strawberry. Oh, those nerds were gold, man. Oh, hey, Cloud, forget about that. Let me ride you. Luffy's trying to pull a Goku, man. He's trying to get on here flying Nimbus on for days. No can do. Only Mama who gave me her soul can ride me. Oh, so you're just like a cloud. Oh, so you're just a cloud. Zeus, okay. But will you become my servant in exchange, man? I love this panel. Not only because Sanji's like me, he's like, I will. He's in the heart coming out of his nosebleed. I mean, who can resist this? You know, I would have said, hell yeah. Let's get into like somewhere, baby. We'll be in there, bro. But we become my servant in exchange. And my whole thing is we don't even get to see Zeus's response to this. Now, Zeus is a part of Big Mom's soul. So saying that he were to join would actually be pretty ridiculous because Big Mom would know where they would be like at all times. But at the same time, there was never a yes or a no stated. So you're like, well, what are you saying? Because I mean, not only does Nami now have half of the Vivid card from Lola, but now for God's sake, she has Zeus. Like it's gold, man. It's absolutely gold. It's like she's taking all these things and using it to her advantage, as she should, and it's fearful. It's amazing. I love it, man. So shout out to Sanji, man. He's a good man. So here we turn the page, bro. If you do, I'll let you eat black balls every day. What? Really? Oh no, what should I do? No loyalty to your boss, eh? I mean, can you blame him? I mean, he's the same way as Big Mom. Food is the main priority. If they taste something that good, they need food. I mean, they need it, man. They're craving it, man. I guarantee you, even if she leaves, Zeus is going to be daydreaming about the dang black balls, bro. He's going to be daydreaming. He's going to try to find them. He's going to try to find them. I mean, you can become such a big cloud. You can even cover the whole sky. I mean, Nami's feeding him BS, yo. And just to make him feel good, hype him up, man. You know, she's trying to babyface him, man. She's trying to babyface him. That was so cool. Yeah, really, no one's ever complimented you like that. I mean, yo, Zeus is hype, bro. He's ready to go. Oh my gosh. Seducing words. I mean, yo, Big Mom, she's out here, man. She's like freaking Braun Strowman, man. With the roar. I'm not finished with you, bro. That type of stuff, man. So Big Mom's Braun Strowman going right after them. I mean, everyone in the forest is shook. This is Big Mom. Like, this is bad. Mama's really mad. I mean, you can't stop Big Mom in a rage, man. So they're like, I'm gonna just move out the way. This is right here. Oh, the trees turn back into their missions themselves. And let's just blast them out of our way as we go. They won't work as we try to clear a path. We'll get lost. That's the sort of forest this is. Yes, that forest plays havoc with you. Even I am powerless against an order from the queen. It's like that just shows Big Mom overall the way that she has control over all of them because they're all a part of her soul. But then this is the kicker. So the next panel we see is him thinking of the lady tree. He's like, but, you know, that sign of, I have to do it, bro. And he's like, move! I want to let myself die here, Jew. Why, King Bum? Why do you betray us? It's because of love, bro. And that is a big point here, because it also goes into the end of the chapter. We believe, we've always believed, man. Whoa, what is this? Oh, there's an advertisement right here on the side. And they're promoting the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, the cleaner, and the American Nightmare Cody. Yo, manga streams out here promoting wrestling, man. Yo, who's a wrestling fan out here, man? Goat. Okay, hold on. Oh, wait, King Bum, you betrayed Mama, didn't you? Now, this part right here was spooky, bro. Prometheus out here delivers a fire explosion. I mean, like Entei. If you remember freaking Ace's Entei, this was what it looked like. Look at this. Prometheus, crap, run. And you see him, like, his eyes are flashing before his eyes. Look at the size of that thing when you see compared to the entire forest. I mean, they're all getting freaking eradicated. Eradicated. I mean, it makes you feel sorry for King Bomb. You're like, oh, he's never going to meet his other tree. He's never going to be able to tell the stories of the Pirate King to his fellow stumps. And Big Mom was like, wedding cake. I mean, it looks dire for the Straw Hats right now. Extremely dire. They're no longer running on King Bomb. Even though the Sunny is right in front of them, they have to outrun Big Mom. And if they actually manage to outrun Big Mom, they're going to run into Katakuri. And you're like, holy sweet mother of Flagnards, what are we going to do? Like, what are they going to do? Really? Like, you telling me right now, what are they going to do? What are they gonna do? So, but before I get to that, let's continue on forward. Capital Sweet City. You know, they're trying to find Beach, and they're telling everybody how the seducing woods are on fire. And then we see the Mirror World, reporting from the Mirror World, Brother Montezuor. These 10,000 soldiers are waiting to be deployed anywhere at a moment's notice. So not only do they have to be worrying about Katakuri, they're going to have to worry about Big Mom. Now, freaking Brule is out here stating that she has 10,000 soldiers ready to go in at a moment's notice. 10,000. 10,000. And you're just like, by Jesus. Tell all battleships on each island to closely watch the southwestern coast. Don't let the Straw Hats set off. Roger. Then here we see, the rest of her sons, man, Tamago, they're all getting ready, yo. Your siege net will be our first line of defense after you lock Flavor Island and Liquor Island. Get your torch ships ready, await orders at the harbor, await the signal from the territory sea slugs. I mean, they are ready. They're ready for anything. If they try to escape, they're getting wrecked. And then here's the thing that, bro, I was so shook. The Sunny on the southwestern coast. The force sure is getting hectic, indeed. Mama will be chasing them herself. Their chance of reaching here is of course already at 0. I would assume so. But then why would you lie and wait here? Just in case. And Katakuri is sitting in Zoro's spot, bro. He's sitting in Zoro's spot, and Zoro would tell him to pull up. Worrying about the box, you're sleeping in my spot, son. But I'll tell you this. Dennis in this chapter, Katakuri in this chapter, was so freaking beast. I mean, you can't tell me that's not beast, man. You can't, bro. This man said, Ian, you know how much faith he has in Big Mom. And even with all that, he still decided, you know what? Let's have a just-in-case scenario. I am going to go onto the Sunny. I'm going to go on their ship, and I'm going to wait for them. And if they decide to get on that ship, if they actually manage to outrun Big Mom, then you're running into me. There's no escape. And if you manage to get past me, warships are all around, but you're not going to get past Katakuri. You're not going to get past Katakuri. And that's the thing. When I saw this, I said, how in the flying Flagnards are they going to get past Katakuri? Unless Katakuri himself has to stop Big Mom. I don't know. And you're just like, by the heavens. So here we continue. Let's continue once again. And that jump was so freaking beast. They're using the chart tanks, huh? But we're almost to the coast. They'll never catch up with us. Brother Beige. And here we go. Here comes the believe in footing greatness, man. Because listen, bro. Listen, man. Listen. We've always believed, baby. We've always believed. Here we go. Whoa, you scared the crap out of me. Pudding. You may be a little girl, but I won't show you any mercy. And I need to speak with Chiffon. please bring her out here. And whenever you heard this, you're like, whoa, what's going on here? Inside Wish, Pudding, why are you here? Is Mama having another one of your eating fits? I take it you need my chiffon cake then. But I'm sorry, Pudding, just like Lola before me, I'm going to get out of here while I still can. I love how she brings up Lola. Right there, just like Lola did. I'm getting out of here. I'm gonna go into like swimwear. We're packing our bags and we're jetting out of here. I don't care what happens to Mama or this country anymore. Yep, got it, Pudding, get lost. No, that's not it. And we're already here, right here. We see it. What I'm really after isn't something from Mama or this country. If we don't stop Mama as soon as we can, he and his friends are going to be killed. And their caption says, her eyes tell the truth. I mean, bro, you hear the hottest single of all time play right now. Yeah, I mean, we got a joke, bro. Listen, man, he and his friends are going to be killed. Tears in all three eyes. It's a shoot. It's a shoot. Her eyes tell the truth. Yo, when I saw this panel, man, I mean, I just had the biggest smile on my face, and I was like, I always believed. We've always believed. And I was so happy when I saw this, man, because I was like, yes. Yes. And I love how it's a Sanji panel in the bottom background. It says he and his friends are going to be killed. Because it just shows that Sanji's words, just like how it should be, her original plan was shifted due to the words that was stated to her, and due to how nice and how compassionate the Straw Hats were, but specifically Sanji. Now Sanji has someone that actually loves him and actually wants to be with him in Pudding. And it just makes me so interested in seeing how this freaking arc is going to end. How is this arc going to end? So Pudding has to get the chiffon cake to Big Mom. Big Mom is in the seducing woods right now. Zeus is out there still playing with the black balls, as far as I'm concerned. So Big Mom is right in front of the Straws. Straws are running now barefoot because they don't have King Bomb anymore. King Bomb got eradicated by Prometheus and Tay. So Big Mom, Straw Hats, inside the Sunny is Dennis, aka Katakuri. And then outside of there we have warships, 10,000 soldiers all surrounding and making sure the southwestern coast nobody leaves that thing. How in the flying flagnards are the Straw Hats getting out? I don't know. I mean, Jinbei is the king of the sea. Jinbei is the knight of the sea. He could be the MVP right now. He really can. To get us out there, controlling whatever it is, man. But the thing is that this isn't even a sea. It's just, everything around Big Mom is either surrounded by juice, chocolate milk, jelly, whatever the case may be. Chocolate, whatever. So then, would the rules still work? Even with that, with Jinbei's ability. But regardless, we're going to need some sort of help. Something needs to happen, because even if Pudding manages to somehow get the cake, this chiffon cake, over to Big Mom, or if even like Big Mom just smelling the cake, she runs back into the inside of Whole Cake Island, they still have to deal with Katakuri. How in the flying flagnards are they going to juke and break Katakuri's ankles when he's already sitting on the ship? He is sitting on the ship, bro. Like, come on, man. You know, 1 foot over the other. He's waiting. He's chilling, man. He's like me waiting for Call of Duty World War II. I mean, he's chilling. Nobody's gonna move him. He's just waiting. Just in case. And you're like, damn. So. As much, you already know, man. Believe in 2017 greatness. But at the same time, will that be enough here? I mean, we could have assumed, like a chapter ago, but not right now. What are we gonna do? What in the Flying Flagoners are gonna do about Katakuri? We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see, but I'm hyped. I am freaking hyped, son. Because I didn't expect Katakuri to be on the ship waiting. I really didn't. I thought we were about to get the end of the arc soon, and that was gonna be it. However, there is still one person out there that's still yet to have made his experience, that has still yet to make his appearance since the beginning of the arc, and I still believe he's going to be a big part of this arc, and that is Pound. When Pound appears, that is also going to be a very pivotal point in the arc, and I'm wondering on how that's going to be. because as I continue to state every single week, this arc is about mending relationships, and I believe that it's going to be one relationship that is going to be mended. So with that being said, this week's chapter of One Piece was freaking awesome sauce. I absolutely loved it. As a pudding tard, as a Nami tard, it made me so happy to see them. Especially the Believe in Pudding 2017 stuff, man. You know, it made me so happy to see that panel. And then of course with Nami greatness, man. This entire arc has been amazing for Nami, but that, you know, the awesome comedy moments, the way that she stood up to a Yonko, the way that she was bribing one of the Yonko's main weapons to join her, like, get out of here, man. And the way that she's also, Nami's not only controlling that, she's also getting into King Bomb's head. She's getting into Zeus's head, King Bomb's head. She's controlling everybody with the Vivid card. I mean, she's the mother of her own. She's out here, man. Her king's on fleek. Hey, like, bro, holy flag darts, man. So it gets me really excited, man. And you know, from Nami, excellent in this chapter, excellent. Just use, because we know how devious and maniacal and conniving she can be, and she uses that to her advantage here, and I love it. I love it, you know, taking all the experience that she's taken from all these years of doing what she's been doing, you know, of robbing and lying and cheating and all this other stuff, and using it in order to save all of their lives. Right here, you know, cutting a promo on King Bomb, making him change his mind. Zeus using the black ball. He loves the black balls. Oh, you can become so big. Nami's a troll. But anyways, great stuff to the chapter, man. Really enjoyed it this week. Katakuri greatness too, man. Like, I really didn't expect that. You know, that just goes to show how beast the guy is. Because it wasn't even really something like a feat or anything, but it was still super hype. Because, like the man stated, he gave us a what-if scenario, because you know that we, especially as YouTubers and people in the comment section, people, those of us that are really involved in the community, we ask tough questions, like, you know, what if Katakuri, like, why didn't Katakuri just go on the ship? Like, we would have asked that, like, why didn't Katakuri just go on the ship and wait for them? Why didn't, you know, Smoothie just do this, or why didn't this do that, or why didn't, you know, we're a community full of whys and hows and all that stuff. So I'm glad, like, Oda just thought ahead, and he was like, you know what? You know, let's make everything much more drastic here, man. Places Katakuri on the ship, and then also with Brule, 10,000 ships or 10,000 soldiers are going to be around them, ready to be deployed at any moment. At a moment's notice. So, it's looking extremely drastic right now, man. Extremely drastic. But, once again, really love this week's chapter of One Piece. The Big Mom greatness, man, coming right in like swimwear. You know, Zeus. It was a lot of fun seeing Prometheus use that Entei. You know, Nami greatness, Pudding greatness, you know, and then Katakuri. Really awesome stuff from him as well, man. But I think that's going to be it for this week's discussion, guys. I've been dying to talk about this chapter of One Piece, man. My camera's at 10%, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the video right here. Thank you all so much for watching. This was about the same length as a live reaction, but who cares, man? We're in like swimmer. You have no idea how badly I wanted to talk about this chapter, and I was finally able to do so. Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys next. No, there's no chapter next week, but there will be the character popularity poll Recon's piece. Look forward to that. I will see you guys next time.